Alright. Reached situation, I thought we'd start recording. I was disassembling the forks, the FGR 1300s. Anyone knows in later models, 3 bushings, not 2. Well done, Yamaha. Normally, basically as you're disassembling it, you take the ring out, and then normally you would just hammer it all out and it would all come out. Unfortunately for these ones, it has not happened. That just came out as is, like that. They're all still in there, all the bushings are still in there. So let me explain that in a second. So basically we've got to get them out. Initial concern is this one. It was on the bottom of the fork. It didn't play ball with the other fork either, and unfortunately it wiggled its way right down into the recess down there. It's not stuck, but it was all the way down there, making it difficult to get out. To do that for that one, basically I took a long screwdriver and I used pretty much like, and get there, if we can find them. It was one of these. Just had one of them. Basically, I took it out and stuck it in there like that, just enough so there's something to catch on to. Stuck it down there, and obviously wiggled its way out, managed to get it free, get it out. Thankfully this one, it's done it, because it did on that one, I was able to catch it just in time and get it out. Unfortunately though, this one's stopping us from getting the inner one out, the middle one out. That one's nice and loose. It did pull that one free, thankfully, otherwise that would have been a nightmare to get out, but this one's failing. As I said, this one, originally on the other one, because it's sticking out, I was able to Dremel. Yeah, it's a mess, but it's difficult to get in there. I was able to Dremel and weaken it to get it out. Bit of a hog job, knob mess, but yeah. Now we're going to do, I mean, thankfully I wasn't able to mark it up really bad or anything. It's not too bad as I was leaving it out. Always keep a bit of cloth around the side. Because basically what we're doing here is we're going to try and work it out like that. It's the only way I can, unless I can get something in from the other way, but I've not got a long enough tool. Another way I've decided to try and do is, obviously each one has this split. You can see each one has a split, and I'm trying to basically lever into that to weaken the bushing, and we should be able to bring it out. Whether this is going to work or not, I don't know. This is why I thought I'd put it on record for anyone that's going to fall into this situation, because I was expecting it all just to come out on the bush or on the tree. Didn't happen. Did not happen. So we got to try and get out this way. Yeah, wish me luck. As I said, a bit of cloth around the top. Just round the top of it, and that'll help protect the outside. I'm going to go in, you can see that, I'm going to try and lever it in. There we go. You'll see that might have weakened it, and hopefully it should come out a bit easier. Hopefully. So what we're going to do from here now is we're going to start to work it out. Bring it around here, tap, 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 tap. As I said, cloth around here keeps it protected. Oh, why are Yamahas always a nightmare to work on? I do not know. So you got to be careful trying to mark it too much, but we're slowly bringing it up. Now it's weak, and when I can wedge a bit more in the opposite side and do it that way. Oh, so these are recess fitting. This is going to be a tricky job. I'm trying to do it as clean as possible, but whew. Not a nice job. Not a nice job, this. I may have to get the Dremel out again. Alright, leverage is important. So I don't know if the camera's recording this, but there we go. Not a nice thing to happen. There we are. I said, not nice, but it's out. As I said, on these is a split. When there's coming to it, there's a split on each one. I didn't see it earlier on the previous one. I'm learning forks. As I say, I'm going to have to do a lot of forks, so these are my first ones. Cut me some slack, people. It was only until then I realised that, but still, even with that, it was just not playing ball, so I had to kind of weaken it, the material, to allow it to bend, to come out. This one, thankfully, I'll be able to bend it first, do the initial bend, so it was able to avoid the old Dremel. I say, if you can't get to the ring or the cut there, then your best scenario, because of working, you might be able to get a little hacksaw tool down and work it. The best way is literally you can just angle. I mean, if you take the protector off, I'm going to try and keep that on. If you take the protector off, you'll also be able to just work it down there and cut it off. Because it comes out slightly beyond that, you'll get away with cutting it, but just watch what you're doing. Make sure you don't cut in too deep. You just want to cut this off enough so it will break off. Yeah, thankfully we've got that off. I was very, 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 very lucky that was. And if we look inside, I think we've scathed most of the damage. Yeah, I don't think we've really marked it up or anything, no. I can't see nothing there. We've done really well there. And then that allows the middle bush that was placed free to hopefully just come out like that. And now it's all ready for clean up and reassembly of all the new bits. I was really hoping that was going to be an easy job. I mean, as I was saying, for most people, when they go to reassemble it, I'll see the hammer there. So we get the camera changed slightly to there. But basically, I'll see there's the ring here. It's this one, and the ring will be down there. Above that, you take the ring off, and you would just obviously hammer it, and all of this should pretty much come out on this. But yeah, for us it didn't, and on that one it did not either, even with the ring out. Yeah, just annoying as hell. But it's all out, we've managed to do it. And yeah, hopefully that's for anyone. Also, while I'm here recording, while I'm also recording, this one as well, I just wanted to note, someone just mentioned earlier, Yamaha's got 3 bushings, we've got 2. Yeah, most of the forks I know of on motorcycles, they have 2 bushings, just 2. The one on here, and obviously the one that will be down here. On the Yamaha, they decided to put another one just a bit further down here. So yeah, they put, normally on most motorcycles you've got the one here, one on the tube, and then, but for Yamaha they've decided to put another one down there. Again, well done Yamaha, over engineering for no reason. But there we go. So when you do it, make sure, I think it's before 2006 it was 2 bushings. After 2006 went to 3, and I believe that's still to the present day. Don't count me on that, but I know it was after 2006 went to 3 bushings. As I said, well, here's a perfect example. Got it all marked up and lined up here like this. So yeah, normally your seal's on top there, you take that off. Ring will be on top, you take that off. Then it'd be your seal with a washer underneath it, and then it would be what was the tube bush, and then that would be on the actual stanchion tube. And yeah, this is the 3rd Yamaha bushing that goes down the middle. Why? I don't know. There you go. And it's very important when you're doing this job, just marking the line, everything. As I've said, I've built myself a little diagram, numbered everything, and I do it in like a little stacky order like that, so I know dash 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 dash. So when it comes to reassembly, I just follow that restack order. I can't go wrong. Difficult to pick things up as my hands are covered in grease. There we go, like that. So you know, on a assembly, can't go wrong. Save people money. Oh, right. But yeah, I best get well, that's me done. I was hoping to get them changed and done today, but them not playing ball has kind of delayed me and set me back, which has not helped at all. So we'll have to leave this till tomorrow. I'll try and put a video up of the reassembly. I was going to do a video of the disassembly and all of this as much as I can, but this has been learning. Most of this is just me learning for the forks here, and then I've got another set on the VFR. She needs them changing. I think my friend, he's got a pair that needs changing. There's another job I'm doing, and it looks like the forks on there are going to need changing as well. So I'm going to need to teach myself well on how to do this, and I suppose that's a good thing to learn as well. If that doesn't come out of play ball, how to get that baby out. And I mean, if you do mark the top of it, removing it, if you do be able to mark any bits around here, around the top, just take a little bit of, if I've got some Scotch-Brite, a little bit of Scotch-Brite, dip it in some fork oil and just go around the edge of it, smoothing it back off. But we've not done too bad there. We've not marked it really badly. The same down here. We've got that out really, really well. So yeah, if anyone ever lands in that situation, they're doing this job themselves, hopefully that is a bit of help for you. How's that? For me doing it the first time, and first time doing a fork change, that just scared the absolute hell out of me, that did. But take control, take it steady, go MacGyver, but yeah. Till next time.